Imagine a handful of billionaires sitting in quiet boardrooms, not arguing, not shouting, not negotiating, just tapping on tablets while an invisible army of AIs moves billions of dollars, manipulates industries, predicts global events, and restructures markets without making a sound. No headlines, no press releases, no leaks, just silent domination hidden beneath polished smiles and corporate ambiguity. Because while the world debates AI ethics, the ultra-rich are already using it to take control. For years, the public believed AI was still in its early stages. Fun chatbots, productivity assistants, tools for homework. And while the average person experimented with AI art filters and quirky conversations, the billionaire class did something entirely different. They built private AIS secret models, custom systems trained on data nobody else could access. Tools so powerful that they could shift industries without ever being detected. No one saw these models. No one reviewed them. No government agency asked questions. Because these AIs were never meant for public use. They were built to reshape the world from behind tinted glass windows and encrypted servers buried under corporate headquarters. Today, we're diving into the silent takeover that's already underway. 1. The private AI models no one talks about. Public-facing. AI models are safe, restricted, and carefully monitored. But the billionaire class commissions something far more potent. These AI systems can access proprietary financial databases, track global supply chain movements in real time, predict competitor failures before they happen, model entire nation economies, simulate consumer behavior across decades, automate entire corporate departments. These models don't live on public clouds. They run inside private data fortresses, trained on information so sensitive that releasing it would shift markets overnight. And they're not built by big tech companies. They're built by secretive AI labs funded quietly by the wealthiest families in the world. 2. The AI that predicts market crashes before they happen. One of the most powerful billionaire tools is something insiders call the quiet clock. It forecasts market volatility, government interventions, currency shifts, commodity shortages, financial bubbles, global political instability. Not with guesswork, but with raw data from places the public never sees. The quiet clock analyzes everything: satellite images of factory activity, shipping container movement, private flight patterns, underground trading desks, energy consumption anomalies, even leaked regulatory drafts. And then it whispers a single output: move now. That whisper is enough to make a billionaire richer and leave the rest of the world completely oblivious. 3. Controlling supply chains through predictive AI. Most industries collapse not from lack of demand, but from broken supply chains. And billionaires know this, so they use AI to monitor every step of global logistics. Ports, warehouses, mines, farms, factories, freight lines. One billionaire-owned AI can detect when a crop will fail 3 months before farmers know, when a manufacturing plant is about to face delays, when a competing company can't secure materials, when shipping costs will spike. This lets them buy entire sectors at the perfect moment. Not by competing, but by letting their AI tell them exactly when the competition is about to stumble. 4. AI that designs products faster than competitors can think. You've probably seen billion-dollar companies release products that feel suspiciously ahead of everyone else. It's not creativity. It's not genius. It's automated foresight. Behind the scenes, there are AIs that can predict what customers will want next year, design thousands of prototypes in minutes, analyze patents to find market loopholes, generate marketing strategies optimized for every demographic, simulate product performance before it's manufactured. These private systems give billionaires an unfair advantage so large that most companies simply can't compete. They're playing chess against an opponent who sees the board in 12 dimensions. 5. The silent takeover of media and information. You might think billionaires buying newspapers and media companies is old news, but now they don't need to own the media to control it. They use AI sentiment engines that track public opinion across millions of posts, detect emerging narratives minutes after they form, influence social trends using automated content, predict which stories will become viral, shadow steer public conversation at scale. These AIs don't create propaganda. They create momentum. They quietly nudge society in the direction their owners prefer. And since every movement appears organic, nobody realizes who's holding the puppet strings. 6. Dominating politics without ever running for office. Billionaires rarely want political power publicly. It's messy. It's loud. It exposes them. Instead, they use AI to control politics from a comfortable distance. Their systems can predict which laws will pass, model election outcomes, map influence networks, identify vulnerable politicians, influence public opinion before elections even begin. One AI is rumored to map every political relationship in a country, from donors to lobbyists to private dinners. It identifies who to fund, who to undermine, and which policies can be bent quietly without raising alarms. This isn't corruption in the traditional sense. It's algorithmic power, and it works flawlessly. 7. AI-enhanced monopolies. Buying industries before the world notices. When billionaires acquire companies, the public sees a business transaction. But behind the scenes, it's something else. Before buying, AI systems evaluate market weaknesses, calculate regulatory risks, simulate 20 years of revenue, identify which competitors are secretly struggling, predict when the public will accept the acquisition, estimate political pushback. When everything aligns, the move is made. To outsiders, it looks opportunistic. To billionaires, it's merely following the script their AI wrote months earlier. This is how an industry is swallowed quietly. 8. Healthcare, the ultimate billionaire playground. Healthcare is where billionaire AIs become truly dangerous. Their systems can predict rare disease outbreaks, model new drugs, calculate insurance risk with incredible accuracy, identify profitable illnesses, predict patient behavior, analyze hospital shortages. Some billionaires use AI to buy medical companies right before demand explodes. Others use it to patent medications before diseases even become mainstream. It's not illegal. It's not ethical. It's just silent dominance wearing a polished white coat. 9. The AI arms race. No one is allowed to see. There isn't one billionaire doing this. There are dozens, and they're locked in a quiet war to build the most powerful private AI system on Earth. This race includes hedge fund titans, tech moguls, oil magnates, real estate empires, pharmaceutical giants, media conglomerates, royal families. Each one wants the same thing: a private AI empire that ensures they will never lose power, money, or influence again. Some insiders say the richest people in the world are closer to full AI dominance than any government. And they're right. 10. Why nobody knows this is happening. You might think whistleblowers would expose this, or journalists, or regulators. But these AIs are invisible. They don't appear in app stores. They don't have public APIs. They don't release patch notes. They run on private hardware in undisclosed facilities. They never interact with the public. To the world, they don't exist. To billionaires, they're the quiet engines driving the future. We like to imagine that AI is a democratic tool available to everyone, but the truth is far colder. While normal people experiment with harmless chatbots, the billionaire class is building weapon-grade AI systems capable of dominating every industry, every market, and every narrative without ever stepping into the spotlight. You don't see these AIs, you don't hear them, you don't feel them, but they're shaping your world, they're directing your economy, they're crafting your options, and in many ways, they're already in control. And the most chilling part? By the time the public realizes what has happened, the silent takeover will be complete.